Baseball, America's pastime. It's been around since 1869 when the Cincinnati Red Stockings became the first professional baseball team in America. That was followed in 1876 by the founding of the National League, in 1901 by the founding of the American League, and in 1920 the founding of the Negro League. As of June 1st, 2023, there have been 20,365 Major League ball players. That's a lot, but it's not as many as people might think. So, the conversation around baseball oftentimes revolves around who is the best baseball player of all time. Who are the top 5? The top 10 even. How do players from 1875 compare to players from 1995 compared to players from 2023? Well, that is what I am here to find out. Here are my top 5 professional baseball players ever. I would like to preface this list by saying that Cy Young, who is this person in this picture, is not on this list. He's not on this list because he did not pitch at the same time that the forkball was a pitch. Shohei Ohtani is also not on this list. He may very well be one of the best baseball players, raw baseball players ever, but he's not on the list because he hasn't been playing for all that long. Give him some more time. He is a very good baseball player, and he's often compared to this man, Babe Ruth, who is also a very good baseball player. But as I will illustrate with my first selection, my number 5, there are people that are better. Starting off, number 5, my 5th best player in Major League or professional baseball player of all time, we have Walter Johnson. Walter Johnson made his debut in 1907, pitched for 20 years in the major leagues. He 417 wins. He has a career WAR of 165.1, which is wins above replacement. He won the ERA title 5 times, and all while pitching like he's just throwing the ball with his son in the park. It is so ridiculously nonchalant, and his sidearm, and he's not even throwing that hard, right? But the big train, he knew what he was doing. Look at this. Amazing. Anyways, here is a video of him against Babe Ruth, who I snubbed on this list, making Babe Ruth look silly, swinging out his shoes. He's going to get corkscrewed into the dirt on every single pitch. Look at this one. Look, you're going to fall down. You're about to fall down. Making people fall down in the box. That is Walter Johnson. Number 4, a player that not very many people know of, Josh Gibson. This is actually the only footage of him that I could find of him playing baseball or even being on a baseball field. Alright, Josh Gibson played in the Negro Leagues. He is in the Hall of Fame, 12-time All-Star, 3-time batting title, 2-time Negro League World Series champion. Alright, I think it's hard to gauge just how good he was when you're looking at, who he's playing against in the league he's playing in and all that kind of stuff. But I guarantee you, alright, so if you go to Baseball Reference, you can look up 162 game average. I know that doesn't really mean anything to a lot of you, but you go in there, you look up 162 game average. His WAR, his 162 game average WAR season is 10.3. Man was getting his team 10 wins a season. That's ridiculous. He was also, there's rumors of him hitting the furthest home run of all time. Man was a catcher, outfielder, and first baseman. The only reason he didn't play in Major League Baseball was because he started playing in the Negro Leagues in 1930. He played in one game in 1930, then appeared in 1933, played through 46. So he was done playing before Jackie Robinson came up and made his start with the Dodgers. Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Gibson. A little bit of a controversial pick here. My number 3 best professional baseball player of all time is Barry Bonds. All right, Barry Bonds before he became a watermelon head was arguably a first ballot Hall of Famer. All right, 7-time MVP, 14-time All-Star, home run derby champ, which means not that all that much. 8 Gold Gloves, which is something you don't talk about. Here is footage of him actually scoring on an inside the park home run. 12-time Silver Slugger, 2-time batting champ, 3-time Major League Player of the Year. All right, man was ridiculous. He obviously leads the league with 762 home runs, but the entire time he was in Pittsburgh and the early few years he was in San Francisco, he was everything. Okay, he did everything. He stole bases, he played defense, he hit home runs, and man, did he hit some monster home runs. Highlight reel stuff. Barry Bonds, number 3. Number 2, the second best player in professional baseball history, in my opinion, we have ourselves Willie Mays. Obviously in the Hall of Fame, made one of the most impressive catches of the time. People make that kind of catch all the time. I think that there's a better catch than that now, but that is one of the most iconic baseball plays of all time. All right, Hall of Fame, 2 times MVP, Rookie of the Year, 24-time All-Star. Okay, he's got 12 Gold Gloves. Obviously, when you make plays like that, you get Gold Gloves. Okay, he was the entire franchise. He was the entire Giants franchise when he was in New York and when he was in San Francisco. He was the New York and San Francisco Giants. He was the face of baseball, arguably. He was electric. He hit over 600 home runs, people. Almost 700 home runs, and was a mainstay in the outfield his entire career.
One to Trout. High fly ball deep to left, and that ball's going to go. Mike Trout hits it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the best, in my opinion, the best baseball player ever, Mike Trout. And that's hard to say because I'm a Texas Rangers fan. But Mike Trout, I mean, look at this play he's about to make here. Look at this play. This is in his first year in the league. Just takes off. He just takes off in the outfield. He hits home runs. He takes off in the outfield, makes outstanding plays. He's got 368 home runs in his career. His batting average for the career is 301. Man looks like he could play linebacker in the NFL. He has a cannon for an arm. A cannon for an arm. Look at this. He's about to rob Prince Fielder. So he's going to rob Prince Fielder here. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. 3-time MVP. Rookie of the Year. 9 Silver Sluggers. 11 All-Stars. Like, he was two times All-Star MVP. He is going to end his career as the best baseball player ever. Look at this catch. Who makes these catches, dude? Who does this and is fast on the bases, stealing bases? He's got 206 stolen bases in his career. Look at that freaking throw. I know it's a two-hopper, right? But you got to be accurate. He wasn't in a rush. Best baseball player to ever take the field, all right? You guys head to those comments. Tell me where I got wrong. But these are my top 5 baseball players of all time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.